Welcome to Yinja Moves, where we grow together in strength, balance, flexibility, and more. All levels welcome, as this is a beginner's Hatha class. Whether you are new to or familiar with yoga, you can benefit from a slower, more detailed class. Do what you can, pause when you need to, and know that yoga is not about forcing, comparing, or nailing the perfect pose. Listen to your body, observe what comes up for you, and breathe with that awareness. Today's class focuses on our shoulders. We'll begin in a standing position, Tadasana mountain pose. Root down through your feet. Cross your left arm underneath the right. And bring your right arm to the side for a standing deltoid stretch. Prioritize your breath throughout your practice. Release your arms. Cross the right arm under your left. And pull your left arm towards your right side. Release your arms down. Take your hands in front of you and move into these shoulder rolls, figure eights. Swinging your elbows out to the sides as you draw a figure eight. Staying with your breath as you move. Reach your arms up and take your left hand on the right elbow. Overhead shoulder stretch. Gently pull the right elbow back. Keep your ribs down. Stay engaged here and breathe through the stretch. Slowly switch arms. Reach the left hand behind you and take the right hand on top of the left elbow. Breathe into that area you're lengthening. If at any point something feels tight, send your awareness and breath there. Slowly release your arms down, roll it out. Shoulder rolls going both directions. Reach your right arm up and take the right hand behind your back, behind your neck, and bring the left hand behind your back, cow face. Try to grab your right fingers with your left hand. If they don't meet, then keep your hands behind your back and reach the best you can. Breathe through this pose. Standing cow face. Option to use a strap or a belt, any props that you like to use throughout your practice. Release your arms down. Other side, reach the left hand behind you, left elbow up. Slide your right hand behind your back to meet your left fingers. Stay in that clasp or wherever you are, and breathe. Slowly release from your cow face. Bring your palms together, reach your arms overhead, and bring your hands behind your neck with the elbows facing the sky. Slowly release your hands down to your sides. Take your left hand over your chest. Reach your right arm out to the side and twist. Right arm reaches to the back of the mat. Keep your hips squared to the front of the mat. Mountain twist. Stay with your breath. Come back forward, release your hands, and we'll switch sides. Rest your right hand on your chest, reach the left arm back, and send your right elbow back, open up in your mountain twist. Twisting with the upper body, hips face forward. Stay with your breath. Come back forward, hands down, roll it out, and reach your arms up. Grab opposite elbows above your head. Palm tree pose. Stay for a few breaths. Release your elbows and switch sides. As we're here, inhale. On your exhale, bend to your left side. Palm tree side bend. Root down through your right foot. Stay strong and breathe through the right side. Come back through center. Switch hands. Cross the other forearm in front. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you bend to the right side. Stay strong, breathe, come back through center, slowly release your hands down to your sides. Interlace your hands behind you. Straighten the arms, open up the chest. Pause here as you breathe. Option to stay here. Continue breathing deeply or take it into more of a back bend. Keeping the arms straight, pressing the hands towards the ground, maybe leaning the head back, whatever feels good for your back, your neck. Breathe deeply and keep your core strong. And slowly come back, Tadasana. Roll out your shoulder. And we'll step the left foot back into a warrior two stance. Grab your right wrist and gently lean back, reverse triangle. Hold this here for a few breaths. Lengthening on the inhales, bend a little deeper on the exhales. Release your hands down. Point the left toes to the back of the mat. Grab your left wrist. front leg is straight and bend towards your back leg, reverse triangle. Release your hands down. Pivot towards the front warrior two stance. Right toes point to the front of the mat. Right knee is above the right ankle, right in line with the middle toe. Cross the left arm under and wrap your arms, eagle arms, as you pause here in your warrior two stance. Stay with your deep breathing. Reach your arms out in front of you and upwards. Straighten your leg. Release your hands. Bring the hands to the hips. Turn to the back of the mat. Left toes point to the back. Bend your left leg. Warrior two stance with eagle arms. Take the right arm underneath. Wrap the arms either once or twice. Pause here and breathe. Hands to your hips, straighten your leg. Turn to the top of the mat and place both feet at the top of your mat. Tadasana, moving through Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Hinge at the hips and come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the back. Exhale, step the left foot back, right foot back for downward facing dog. Lift your hips high, keep the spine long. Keep a little bend in your knees if you need to. Press the ground away and keep lifting your hips up and back. Navel to spine. Stay with your breathing. And we'll walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, strong in the belly as you fold, hinging and folding the rest of the way. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Stay with your breath. Bring your knees to the mat, tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Slide your left hand underneath the right arm. Lower your left shoulder to the mat. Thread the needle. Breathe deeply as you twist here. Feel the expansion of the rib cage. Slide the left arm back, left hand underneath the shoulder. Slide your right arm underneath the left. Deep, expansive breaths. Press back up. Hands and knees on the mat. Slide your left arm underneath. Thread the needle again. And if it feels okay, reach your right arm straight up to the sky, twisting. Bring your right hand down, press back up, and we'll switch sides. Slide your right arm underneath the left. Maybe reach your left arm up to the sky as you twist. Stay with that breath. Be mindful of any sensations throughout your body. Left hand down, gently press back up to your tabletop. Sit back to your heels for child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Arms are straight overhead. Melt your forehead on the mat. Reach your arms straight back behind you, interlace your fingers. Straighten the arms with your forehead on the mat. Start to roll forward onto the crown of your head as you lift your hips. Extend your arms up towards the sky and towards the front of your mat. Breathe deeply. Bowing child. Slowly lower your hips back to your heels, arms forward. Child's pose. Keep your hands planted right where they are. Press up onto the knees. Keep leaning forward as you lower your hips. Striking cobra. Our legs are still on the floor, but our hips are lifted, arms straight. Lift your chest through your arms. Send your shoulders back and down. Externally rotate your arms from your shoulder joint. Breathe deeply in this striking cobra. This is in between an upward facing dog and cobra pose. Keep lifting, pressing through the hands, engaging the back muscles. And press back to child's pose. Press up to 8-limbed cobra. Lean forward and lower down. Chaturanga with the arms close to your rib cage, your chin, chest, hands and knees are on the mat. Lift your tail to the sky as you hold, squeezing the arms in close to the rib cage. Shoulders are back, back muscles engaged. Breathing deeply. Press back to child's pose. On your inhale, press back up and forward to striking cobra. As you come forward, lower the hips. Lift your chest. Press through the hands to lift. Broaden through the collarbone. Shoulders down from the ears. Squeeze your back muscles. Engage your core and glutes. Breathe deeply, stay engaged. Striking cobra. Send the head back a little bit more. And press back to child's pose. Inhale as you shift your weight forward again. Exhale, lower down into 8-limbed cobra. Bend the arms, chaturanga, with the tailbone lifted. We're resting on the mat with our chin, chest, hands, knees, and toes. Squeeze the arms in close. Engage your back muscles. Bring your shoulders back. Press the ground away, relax in child's pose. Shift your weight forward and slowly lower onto your belly. Come onto your forearms. Rhinoceros pose. Cross your left arm underneath the right, so the weight is on the left elbow. Eagle arms. Come into a single or double cross with your arms wrapped. Breathe here as you lift. And gently switch arms. The right arm is underneath the left this time. Eagle arms in rhinoceros pose. Release the arms. Come onto your forearms and we're going to slide the left arm to the right and slide your right arm to the left. Crisscross shoulder stretch. Stay for about 4 breaths. Breathe into your chest and shoulders. Gently come back to center on your forearms, and we'll switch. Right arm reaches to the left first, and left arm reaches to the right as it crosses over the right arm. Crisscross shoulder stretch. Rest here for deep breathing. Slowly press back up onto your forearms. Place your hand on top of the other and rest your head on your hands. Both of your forearms are parallel to the top of the mat. Crocodile pose. Keep your legs together and rest here as you breathe and gently stretch the entire body. Bring your hands by your sides, press yourself up to a seat, and we'll swing the legs around. Come onto your back in a supine position. Reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch. 6 breaths here as you reach with the arms and legs. Bring your arms down by your sides and walk your feet up. Keep your feet hip width apart for bridge pose. Press down through the heels and lift your hips as you squeeze the glutes and tuck the pelvis under in a posterior tilt. Maybe grab your ankles. Lower your hips down and relax. Press back up the bridge with your arms wide into T position. Keep your glutes and core engaged. And slowly lower your hips. Relax. Reach your arms forward again. Press into bridge pose. Maybe reach for the ankles. Lower your hips and relax. Lift your right leg, point it straight up to the sky. Press down through the left heel and lift. One-legged bridge. Hold for 4 breaths. Keep squeezing that left glutes. Right foot down as you lower the hips, relax. Extend your left leg straight up to the sky. Rise up into a one-leg bridge. Squeeze in the right glutes. Keep your core engaged and keep your hips level. Stay with your breath. Left foot down, lower the hips and relax. Extend both legs together up to the sky. Half plow pose. You can always stay here in this half plow pose to modify, or press back, send the legs over the head with your knees bent. Keep your hands behind your lower back for support. Plow pose with bent knees. Extend your legs straight back over the head, full plow pose. Keep your hands along the lower back for support. Press the elbows into the ground. Another variation is to extend your hands straight down in your plow pose. Shoulder stand. Extend both legs to the sky as you rest on your shoulders and triceps. Stay mindful of your neck. Roll the shoulders under. Keep your core strong and your body in one line. Stack your ankles, knees, and hips above your shoulders. Hands behind your back for support. Lower down slowly, rest, and we'll come back into shoulder stand. This time, keep your right leg extended and lower your left leg above your head. Shoulder stand with one leg. Bring your right leg up and switch. Lower your left leg, straight and over your head. Come back to your plow pose with your legs over your head, hands behind your back. Legs can be straight or bent to modify. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Extend your legs up to the sky. Keep your legs straight and together, arms wide in a T position. Revolve abdomen twist. Keep your core strong and lower your legs to the right side. Rest here. Your legs can also be bent to modify. Engage your core, inhale, and on your exhale, lift your legs back, either straight or bent, and exhale, twist to the other side. Slowly lower your legs to the left. Breathe and relax in your twist. Inhale, engage your core. On the exhale, lift your legs back up and bend your knees. Bring your feet down, extend your legs straight down, arms overhead for a full body stretch. Pause here, relax and breathe. Supine snow angel. Stay on your back. Bring your arms out to the side at 90 degrees, like you're making a snow angel. Rest here and breathe deeply. Gently press yourself up to a seat, bound angle. Bring the soles of the feet together. Sit up tall. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, lean forward and relax your head. Bound angle, forward fold. Walk your hands forward if you want a little bit more of a fold and stretch. Slowly rise up from your bound angle. Extend your legs in front of you. Seated forward fold. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale as you fold and lengthen. And wherever you are, relax the back, head and neck and breathe deeply. Cross your ankles and shift forward, come onto your belly. Bring your arms out to a T. Shoulder opener. Reach the right arm out to the side and twist into that right shoulder as you face the left side of the mat. Maybe your left foot crosses over the right leg, coming into more of a twist. Or take your left foot behind the right leg, plant both your feet, and twist from the lower body, pointing the knees to the sky. Whatever feels good for you today. Slowly roll onto the belly. And we'll switch sides. Extend your left arm out to the side and twist into the left shoulder as you face the right side of the mat. You can have the knees stacked and legs bent here, or cross the right foot over the left leg. Maybe your right foot comes down and the right knee comes up, or you plant both your feet, pointing the knees up to the sky for an extra twist. Stay in whichever twist variation you're in and breathe deeply. Come on to your belly. Reach both arms out to a T. Scorpion twist. We'll keep the chin on the mat this time. Cross your left foot over the right leg, behind the right leg. Reach your left foot for the ground, whether it touches the ground or not. Stay with your breath. Keep the chin connected to the ground. You can play with different angles of the arm instead of the arm straight out to the side. You can extend your arm up more in a diagonal position, 45 degrees, and twist towards that shoulder, coming back to your shoulder opener. Breathe and go easy. Roll onto your belly. Bring your arms out to a T again, scorpion twist. Cross the right foot over the left leg. Keep your chin on the mat. Gaze forward. Deep breaths. And we'll move into our shoulder opener again with the left arm more upwards in a diagonal position, sliding the arm up 45 degrees and twisting towards that left shoulder. Roll onto your belly. Reach your arms back and rest. Plant your hands by your side. Squeeze your arms into the rib cage and press up into that cobra. And press back, hands and knees. Come to a seat. Swivel your legs to the side and we'll come back in a supine position on our backs. Hug the knees into the chest. Happy baby. Reach your arms inside the legs. Grab the outer edges of your feet or your big toes. Relax your shoulders. Bring your knees back together. Hug your knees into your chest. Give it a big squeeze. And release down to Shavasana. Splay out the arms and legs. Or you can rest in a reclined bound angle with the soles of the feet together and knees wide. Thank you for tuning in. Like and share this video if you found it meaningful. If you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to help this channel and share it with others who could benefit from this practice. Namaste.